Should be coming up any second now. Let's see if the delay is real bad. All right. We'll see if that does any better. Switching servers like that. I've seriously never seen this before, where Twitch just basically just starts putting automatic buffering in randomly throughout. It's the strangest thing. All right, it's looking better. I'm going to close the actual. I don't need the stream open. Okay. I don't think I can't say it's a time-based thing though, Epi, because like other stream wasn't acting up at all. It hasn't dropped a single frame. You know, I'm glad that we don't actually in real life have beams that cause nighttime stuffiness. Oh no. No, I didn't. But isn't there a phone in Dr. Andonaut's lab, Safith?
So I think you needed that to get through the shortcut, so you can still run through here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's no big deal. I mean, it's only a, a rock maze. Not to be confused with an Iran maze. The awkward silence was cool there. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I guess I'm dense. It took a second for that to sink in.
Oh, I thought you were just shaming me.
And it was so worth it when it did. Like, I was like, wow, I almost missed that one.
Waist high fences. There's truly no greater evil. I mean, it's like those hedge mazes that are like, you can totally see right through the hedge maze, but they're like, don't go through. But it's like, it's right there, though. See you in a bit, Safith. Well, clearly this is something we need to spend time doing. Oh. 1 in 128 chance. I assume that he's indicating that it's totally worth doing that fight as many times as necessary to get it, right? Coincidentally, this reminds me I still have to do Flappy Moosh before Thursday. Speaking of 1 in 128 chance. Oh, I thought maybe this was a one-off enemy, because if so, that'd be messed up. Elder Batty.
Do crocodiles normally bounce on their tails as pogo sticks? Because
Yeah.
that's what it looked like it was doing.
Have you never read like a science book? Like, it's what they're known for.
I know nothing about science. The world's flat, right?
Oh God. It's been a riveting discussion going on all day on social media for some godforsaken reason. Yes, the world is a giant disc. Like there was a rapper in particular that was really pushing this hard for some reason, and Neil deGrasse Tyson actually got involved with that one.
I I guess I've just been missing this entire party.
um, well, you're not on Twitter, are you?
No.
Then you wouldn't have seen it. It was mostly happening on there. But um, just a couple weeks ago, there was someone that was jumping at some well, reality TV celebrity, I guess, was jumping on the bandwagon, and then um,
Like people actually arguing that the world is
yeah, and I don't
not
think they're trolling.
round.
Yeah, and I don't think they're trolling. Nope, that's right. I've been here. I hate it when I beta the boss epi. I personally would much prefer to alpha the boss. The lack of uproarious laughter coming from the chat is depressing. I think I'm funny.
I'm just spacing out.
I've been waiting for you. My master Apple Kid completed his eraser machine. He felt like take this machine. Okay, thank you. I now can erase erasers. Oh, you carry stuff. Oh, food.
Maybe I'm just racist or something, but those cavemen piss me off. Just the sight of their stupid faces.
Look, just because everyone wasn't born with a face that has been run over by a lawnmower doesn't mean that you have a right to make fun of them like that. Is Dr. Andanet's here at least? Maybe we can talk to him. Nope. But you're still hungry. Exactly, Strata. I don't think it's asking for too much. Okay, so now that we have the eraser, we go back to well, no, because we still need the book. So we got to find Apple Kid. Did he give any indication where he was at? Maybe I'm a moron and missed it. Oh crap, Dr. Endonut's look, he's got a typo. Orange Kid flat out said that not all of us that was wrong. He had to fix his blackboard.
Well, you got to give him some credit. It's going to take time to update every textbook and every random chalkboard with EMC squared on it. Change doesn't come quickly.
That's true. Mighty Bear 7.
Oh, right. I think it's in the center here.
Okay. Mighty Bear 7 was a steward aboard Bear Force 1, if I remember correctly. Creepy cave, creepy cave. For some reason, the Iron Eraser statue disappeared in an instant. Well, as we've already gone over it. Whoa, the heck?
I think that's this game's equivalent of like the stone status element.
Okay, so he's basically KO'd at this point. So I think that will heal it.
It's worth a shot. It heals most things,
Let me just
but I guess it would tell you too.
exactly. Let me just double check. Diamond Eyes. Diamond Eyes. I thought it was Demon Eyes. That's why I was confused. Okay, yeah, it fixes that. I've heard I would use the KC bat epi, but from what I've heard, it gives me the accuracy of the batting accuracy of a average MLB pitcher. The joke there, by the way, is that pitchers aren't usually very good at batting.
I'm I'm not a sports guy.
I know.
Sad to say.
I realized as I'm making this joke, I'm like, there's no target market for this one. I should have not even bothered. It's one of those know your audience things, I guess. Got plenty of PSI caramels down here. Thank you, Strato. Starman.
The only pitchers I know are for pouring water.
Or iced tea.
Why would you? No, I like iced tea.
That's what I meant to do. I was meant to stop and get some tea tonight for work.
I really like the Starman enemies.
Mm-hmm. Luscious. Exactly. I've got too much stuff in my inventory. So are we going to kill 128 of these Starmans?
Well, with your luck, you'll just randomly get it as a drop on the way through.
You say that, but you apparently don't remember the Uzi incident.
True. So what you're saying is that if you farm for one for 5 hours,
I'll get
come back and then get another one within 5 minutes.
exactly unintentionally. Oh no, these aren't actually it. Apparently, Starman Supers. They are gold. Sounds special.
Probably not worth it, but I think there's a point of no return involved.
Yeah.
Where you're locked out of it.
I'm not really too worried about it, honestly. I wasn't really planning on. I don't like to grind on stream typically, so.
Yeah.
The only exception I did to that was when I did my Nuzlocke because I recorded anything of significance on stream, with the exception of when I walked back and forth like 500 steps to raise how much my Golbat liked me so he'd evolve into Crobat. Other than that. I've got too much junk in my inventory. I really wish I would have just called up Escargot Express.
I don't know. You never know when you might need a hieroglyph copy down here.
That's true. There's so much things to translate. Well, real quick question. Can I actually sell the slime generator, or is that something that I just don't need two of?
I don't see why you'd need to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
So like there's this common trope where ancient Egypt is somehow associated with aliens.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm just saying there might actually be hieroglyphs down here.
You know what? You could be onto something. I don't think you are, but you could be. God. So many. It's actually lagging the game. There's so many enemies. The inventory in this game is the only detriment I'd say so far. Like actual problem with the game so far. Yes, Legis, that certainly would be a terrible thing if it were to happen, wouldn't it?
Our next enemy is going to be a retirement home mook.
Hey, that's not fair! Also, he teleported in. How did he get a back attack? So you make you suck at inventory management. I think there's actually a one of those stupid games on Steam, inventory management simulator. Just saying, if that goes on sale, Epi, you might have a surprise sitting in your box to play on stream.
So you have a limited inventory space and it just randomly drops more items on you. Is that the idea?
I have no idea. I saw it at one point in time when I was browsing through ridiculousness. I think like 6 or 7 legends. It was bad. Shower with your dad simulator. I've seen that on there. I don't even. What am I doing in my inventory? I was looking for something to heal Jeff with. Okay. Bottle of water.
Jar of Delice sauce? Where did we get that?
I really not sure. Oh, bottle of water restores PP. Ah. Okay. Noted. We'll just do that then. What was that one stupid simulator that I had that I played on stream the one time? Well, Euro Truck, but that wasn't stupid. That was awesome. Um, it was like warehouse management simulator or something like that. And literally, your job is to drive around in a fork truck and keep things in order and deliver things from point A to point B.
That sounds like oodles of fun.
Um, well, that doesn't even compare to the zombie DLC for it. I wish I was lying about that. That's really
that
a
sounds
thing.
amazing. Just release an incredibly mundane game and then later release a patch that adds all sorts of crazy fantasy and supernatural elements.
The thing with these silly simulators is they're almost all made by like the same German company, like all the bad ones at least. And this company has just this wide variety of like parking ticket officer simulator and like the warehouse management simulator, which is officially known as Forklifter 2015.
Okay, so I think I get the idea here. Well, assuming we can ever kill it, but
I need to hit with fire, I think.
yeah, you're never gonna want to kill that or you're never gonna want to kill that thing first.
Oh, I'm guessing it blows up. Okay.
Maxed out. So,
let's try something a bit.
oh, have you tried PK Flash, like one of the higher ones? That might kill it instantly.
Oh, really?
I don't know if we have that rank yet.
I'm guessing that's probably not adequate since I've had this for several levels.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's try hitting it with um, freeze. See what that does. Ooh, that did some damage. Oh, and it solidified.
Oh, perfect.
Well, except for that.
I bet the highest rank could one-shot it. Or
Oh, probably.
close enough, at least.
Now, if it solidifies, does it not explode? Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't either. We may never know. Oh, dang it. Oh, we'll use that. Who has that? Get that to poo.
I have a grim prophecy. They're gonna drop the Sword of Kings, and your inventory is gonna be full.
We're not letting that happen. We're not taking it. I will make sure there's a spot free after every battle if necessary. Just in the off damn chance that it happens.
Come on, let's see it once. Hit it with the strongest freeze you've got.
All right. Man. All right. I guess I have all those caramels, so
You can also
magnet. Yeah.
absorb stuff, yeah, with magnet.
Dang. Then it's a matter of mash the buttons to end the battle. Oh, big level up. That was one of its better moments. It used life up on the robot that's been healing itself. Oh, shit. Oh, what? It didn't destroy it in one hit that time.
Yeah, it's fine though. You still got it as long as it doesn't reach the end of its turn.
Yeah, it's just one of those. The isometric view like this reminds me a little bit of like the Battle Network games.
Oh yeah. I thought I was the only one that played those. Almost no one I talked to has played those.
No, I remember playing. I played the first two. I don't think I beat the second one though.
Actually, that's exactly the situation I'm in.
Yeah, like I really liked one. Um, and I really liked the start of two. I just never finished it because I think other stuff was out at the same time that distracted me.
So here's the thing. I really like the environments and the general style of the game and the story of the game. I actually really don't like the battle system. to the point that I have strongly considered cheating through the games,
Yeah,
like just kind of playing for the story and the atmosphere and stuff, and
the music.
either yeah, and like either skipping the battles entirely or giving myself a really really clear advantage and just kind of seeing the battles I want to see, I guess.
Yeah. Um, I my problem with the battle system is the same problem I have with any card-based real-time like battle system. Oh God. Oh dang. Okay. Um. So like the stories are cheesy, but the overall story, like the actual overall thing that's happening, is usually really interesting. I mean, they have little. It's almost on like a TV show in the way that a lot of the like sub stories are. Like everything's almost episodic throughout the game, which I kind of like actually. I like I said, I guess I like the battle system, but there's too much reliance on. It seems like precision timing, and there's just too many times where you'll just not get the draws you need. It feels like, and that's just an unfortunate side
Mhm.
effect of any kind of card-based system. Same reason why I absolutely hated the one Game Boy Advance Kingdom Hearts game.
Oh yeah.
Um,
So as far as Battle Network goes, I would never argue that the stories are a work of art or anything. It's just that sometimes I need something that's not very complex
mhm.
and uplifting, and something about the entire style of those games it appeals to me in that way.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. As far as like there being like a goofiness factor, I want to say like the whole sequence at the beginning of the first game with Fireman. I just remember being really really like hilariously bad, but like in a fun like anime way. Like
Hmm.
it felt like I said, it was felt like a TV show. Um, so like I said, I guess it just doesn't bother me at that point really too much. Like I said, I've never played 3 or 4, so it goes off the rails in 4. Yeah, Fireman. Mandatory. Yes, there is that too.
I'm waiting for a Mega Man boss that is Policeman.
I'm trying to avoid any easy topical humor here because
I just that occurred to me too. Like, what would his weapon be? I don't know.
Mega Man defeated defeated policeman, unlocked brutality.
Yeah,
It'd be funnier if it wasn't true.
I like how both of our minds immediately went to the completely inappropriate and depressing place.
See, I didn't play 4 or 5 Legends, but yeah, I got that impression, especially when they started doing all the dual editions of everything. There was Fake Man in 9. That's true. Oh God.
Wow, I like the backgrounds here.
Mm-hmm. Also, welcome back, Sabbath. My best effort to try to sneak up on it just wasn't enough. Forest disaster. Oh, that does sound bad. I think now that you mention, I remember Scoot talking about not liking 4 at all. When the heck did the Starman get involved in this battle?
Since you insulted his family,
I did. That's true. Oh, dang.
I can't help but feel that we're a little bit underleveled for this place. I mean, I think you're doing fine, but I have a feeling that you're expected to be able to dish out enough damage in a turn to kill those robots. And you can, but I don't think we should have to resort to our most powerful spell.
Are you saying that maybe an about face isn't a terrible idea? Then again, I guess honestly, if I die, I'm just gonna go back to my last save point, right? But
Exactly,
I'll
and
keep
you're
all
getting
my
the experience in here, so
exactly. So we'll figure it out then. Stories about an evil meteor from space, and there are dark chips infused with evil energy. They are essential. So it's sort of like what they did with Mega Man 8 with the evil entity that landed, which was just kind of weird and out of place for even a Mega Man game. I missed a Sanctuary dungeon? How'd that happen?
well, I think missed is a strong word.
Is it one of those? Is there's an optional alternate path? I could go to more than one way, basically.
Well, technically, all the sanctuary dungeons can be completed at any time.
Hmm.
But, they're saying that level-wise, it made more sense to go there first.
Well, this is interesting background. Well, yeah,
yeah.
obviously. I mean, obviously, it's sort of like you can kind of approach a lot of the dungeons in Link to the Past in any order, but the first three you kind of have to do in the first three order at least. Well, then why would you ever use it, Legis?
My point was not to make a sweeping statement about every dungeon in the game, just that it's fine that he's going here without beating Dalam first.
Mm-hmm. I got you. Okay. Ooh.
I don't remember this part.
I was actually thinking, I'm like, I hope there's a butterfly down here somewhere because
Video games are weird.
it's one of those phrases that you just don't say in real life too often.
I hope there's a butterfly in the subterranean alien base.
Well, really, who doesn't? I mean, can you think of a better place for a butterfly? Like, honestly. SimCity road system. Take that, Starman Super. Level up.
Gosh, Ness is level 60.
Is that high for this point?
I don't recall,
Okay.
but it just seems high.
Ooh, broken harmonica. And I think that means my inventory is full of who's taking items. So, we got all them caramels. Let's use a couple. What are you doing? Pooh. Pooh, what are you doing? Pooh. Like, by deli sauce, I'm thinking like some kind of asking Mayo that you just dipped a caramel in. Have you lost your mind? Did you get hit in the head in that last battle or something? Ness ate 37 PP and felt terrible about it the whole time.
I'm reading it as delish sauce. Delish sauce.
That doesn't make it that much better when you really think about it. I mean, I didn't have too many troubles in Winters. The aliens had an attack that was really powerful if they hit someone who had low magic defense, but it wasn't that big of a deal. I wouldn't say I was necessarily steamrolling them, but I wasn't really having too many issues with them either. That's a lot of experience, though, it seems like, for those guys. Well, as long as you're here and you're going to give me a free attack. Oh, this one's just a regular one. Lame. I mean, I'm taking out these guys in one turn, so... Sorry, what was that?
I just said that poor thing.
Didn't stand a chance. Oh, God. It's not really what I wanted to have happen here. Oh. Well, that was less than ideal. I didn't realize they had a psychic shield. But now I know, and knowing is half the battle. Who leveled up? Yay! Who are you talking to? Guard against that!
I think it was Golden Sun that had this RNG system for item drops based specifically on the actions you took in battle. So
yeah,
if you wanted to, yeah, so you could like find an enemy in a particular set and then use a set queue of skills to ensure the drop.
No, I think that was just the way the game handled the RNG, if I remember correctly, though. It wasn't actually like a game mechanic, was it?
Well, yeah, it was like the RNG would add certain numbers based on which attack you used. So you could exploit that.
Well, it's sort of like I'm always amazed with some of the older games that especially like when watching AGDQ, how manipulatable the RNG is, to where like they say this is exactly what's going to happen at this point, and then they're correct like most of the time. And what's crazier is when it's like related to like the in-game timer or a step counter or something like that. So they're having to constantly internally keep track of that stuff in order to be able to stay on track.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just craziness. Exactly. That's exactly what it is, Trevor. They even will say it has to do with like basically they figure like they'll restart the game and they'll know that if they hit the start button like at the very precise moment that the screen comes up, they'll know where their seed is, so they can be able to calculate their exactly what the RNG should do based from that. It's just nuts. And this is where some people like will get to the whole, it's like, well, speedrunners aren't really playing the game. I'm like, no, they're playing it a different way, and the way they play it still requires a tremendous amount of a different kind of skill.
Hmm.
They love to just teleport right on top of me. I mean, they're not really that tough either. Oh, Tasters are impressive as hell. Actually, this year at AGDQ, the Tasters kind of stole the show the one night they had. Just the amount of stuff you can do when you allow for the possibility of frame perfect input is kind of crazy. And the way they were able to just shatter certain games in ways just you didn't even know that was possible is kind of cool. Like if you've not seen their Mario 3 and Mario World task runs, I highly recommend it. They're just a trip.
I like this dad being like, oh yeah, just throw him in your backpack somewhere. He'll be fine.
Well, meanwhile, I'm like, have you seen the inside of my backpack? That was last year. Was Pokemon Plays Twitch. That was pretty cool. This year they did have Twitch take over one of the task streams. That was pretty crazy too.
Broken trumpet.
Nice thing, yeah, super the rocket launcher. You fix all these instruments, then we'll be able to have a band. We'll put the Runaway Five out of business. Holy crap! Those better not all be robots. Okay. They kind of are, but they don't really count.
So those robots don't count as robots.
Yeah.
You're a robot racist.
Yes.
Racism keeps coming up tonight.
It really has popped up quite a bit. Dang. This guy's attacking now, too. He normally doesn't do that.
Robophobes.
I feel like that's straight out of Futurama. See if I can just power through it. Of course not, because he'll get an early attack this time for some reason. Oh, we're close. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. I hate you. You're the worst robot. You're like a vacuum cleaner that went out of control.
It also happens to be atomic powered.
Well, yeah, but you know. He's just from the Fallout universe, that's all. Well, of course mine is. No, don't PSI. You know better than that. Almost screwed that one up.
I might have reminded you depending on how much I needed entertainment.
I appreciate the honesty. No, last time I played Darkest Dungeons when it blue screened my computer on stream. That was fun, by the way. I've heard the post-release content's pretty good. Let's just finish off the Octobot. Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I didn't remember that was a possibility in this game.
You don't see too many games where enemies can revive each other other than like bosses that are part of like a core mechanic. Is there some reason I can't go up there? Oh, there's a waist high fence there. Got it.
There's a few RPGs that have done this. One is, I think, Tales of the Abyss, where you will fight a party that is basically identical in makeup to your own, and their healers will, of course, heal them and can revive, just like you can.
Interesting.
Oh dear.
That's kind of dark. Can't help but notice this one's empty. No problem
It's
here, huh?
you.
So if I fight this,
Yep.
I'm giving up on the Sword of Kings.
It's
And
too grand for a commoner like you anyway.
that's probably true. The Apple of Enlightenment. Their god is Steve Jobs. Starman Deluxe. He doesn't even get special music. I don't use
I wonder
PSI.
if he has a psi shield.
I would say I'm just gonna probably assume he does.
You could try something tiny on him, like freeze A or something.
Ow. Crap. Crap.
Okay, then.
This is not the time for this message. Well, that's great. Yeah, they're going down. Let's just wait a second. Oh. Oh. Well, that happened. Jeff and Ness survived that with 1 HP.
I don't know if we're gonna win this one.
Oh, that's bullshit. On top of everything else?
I look at situations like this and I'm like, do you really even want to win
Maybe.
and deprive your entire party of the experience that they're already way behind in?
Get over it! Oh, come on! Go figure. That time they all get their attacks in.
Maybe we should go to Dalam.
You know, you might be onto something here. Oh man, that's a whole lot of death. All right.
It can raise the dead just like a good night's sleep.
Hey, you know, I can tell you that there's been plenty of times where after a good night's sleep, I felt like I woke from the dead. But that's a metaphor. I don't know what the hell to explain here.
Let's look at the bright side. You get another shot at the Sword of Kings.
Yay. All right, so to the lawn. Got it. We had a good trip down into the alien hellscape, but I think now it's time to move on. But I'm still hungry. That is correct. Whee! Mm-hmm. Mm. The stream must go on, Strato. Besides, he seemed beatable. It just didn't happen that time.
Does he always open with that attack, I wonder? I get a feeling he might use it at set intervals.
Yeah, that. Well, he used it back to back at the end there.
Mm. If you could get a Psy Shield up, I'm sure it would be more manageable.
I tried. Unfortunately, the side shield, the shield that I tried to get up, is basically what caused the death of two of my party members because of how long the animation took.
Yup. Like maybe if you had like I don't know, you couldn't heal more than one person if he was casting a shield, could you? Huh.
Yeah, it's one of those. I think I was just in a bad way there. Nope, we got the ninja bunnies here. There are statues of rabbits blocking your way. Wait a minute. I have something for this. But before I do this, let me make a phone call to the Escargot Express and drop some crap off.
Good call.
No, I have never beaten the game before, so this is my first time ever playing the game. Well, these streams have been. It still just cracks me the hell up. I'm sure they can come up to this floating island. Yeah, no problem. Only $18. Man, if I get something shipped next day air, it costs me more than $18. Let's see. Do I need the key to the tower at this point?
What was the tower? I can't even remember what the key is for.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I don't either. It was it the way to was that the dungeon, the big stone head?
Maybe.
I'll never need the eraser again. Perfect. Key can go. Okay. Well, the key seemed bad. I figured I could sell. That's what I thought. Okay, dungeon man. Okay, so that's what I was trying to think of.
It was the key to his heart.
And also into his chest, apparently, to go exploring.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a given. In fact, let me just real quick. I'm gonna go actually teleport again. We're gonna go sell some stuff real quick at Fourside. Okay, well, you see, they always say the way to. I don't really want to finish this joke. Never mind. It wasn't going anywhere good or funny, really, so we'll just pass it up and move on. You can sell stuff up here. Okay. Well, that was worth the trip. It covered my shipping charge. Um, what does the mummy wrap even do? I just realized I've been hanging on to this, but I don't even know what it does. Enemy will take some damage and stop moving for a while. Right, I'm just going to sell those then. Alright, so what else do we have? Anything else we can deposit still? I guess I can sell that rust promoter. I can actually hear that in the voice of someone from that show, Strato. Casey's bat has been with the family for a few hours now. I've heard it's valued at $2 million. I managed to walk away with $19 and a pack of gum. I'm pretty happy with the way today went, all in all. Let's see. Is the brainstone really necessary? Or the monkey's love? I guess I should look up what those do real quick, too, because I never checked. A gift from a monkey. It can be used during battle. Riveting. A miraculous stone that enables you to concentrate without using your own brain. Oh, so he needs that to be able to use PSI. Okay, got it.
Oh,
Based on how I'm reading it. Okay. Inventory is a bit more under control now. I mean, that'll last a whole 2 minutes, but let's deposit some of this money that I'm carrying. All right. And back we go. Let's save real quick. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying, Just like maybe not being able to concentrate is a debuff, and it basically gives that could be. I guess that would make sense too. So if that's the case, I almost wonder if it. Well, I guess both he and Ness have healing magic, so either one of the two is fine. I'd be worried that Phonehead guy'd be accused of paying too much attention to his phone on a date. The what? Tengu? It's a snake! Charmer snake! This is one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen. It's like human-ish?
Yup.
This game sometimes. Well, I guess I better go check that rope out. No.
Oh, I guess those Stonehenge level ups are helping us out now.
At least a little bit. They aren't hurting. Stupid Nimbus Cloud. Here to rain on our parade.
Maybe it'll drop a cloud staff.
No, it won't. Well, guess we're just overprepared now. This background's interesting. Earthbound, as we all know, is a very high-intensity game on the CPU of the SNES, mainly because it has to render these damn backgrounds all the time. Why am I not using my bazooka more often? Who's almost level 50 already? The Kiss of Death. On the level of weird, that ranks high up there too. It's like being attacked by an evil Dairy Queen mouth. That was an ad campaign that was totally necessary.
Dairy Queen mouth?
So for a while, their mascot was a mouth, literally, that just talked throughout all of their commercials.
Huh.
Every bit as weird as it sounds.
Why do I not remember this?
If you don't watch TV often, you might have missed it, but it wasn't really big on the internet or anything like that. But it's just one of those. It was real big in the, I want to say, like mid to late 2000s. It was really creepy. Choose wisely. Hey, chose wisely. Maybe. I have no idea what was the other one. Okay. Um, Conducting menace.
I see. So he's playing the flute, and that guy's his conductor.
Oh. I guess that kind of makes sense. And then Kiss of Death is on vocals, I assume?
This is the greatest band ever.
The Kiss of Death apparently only causes poison. That's kind of weak. Okay, we're suffering more and more adverse conditions as the battle goes on, it feels like. So many of those conditions were persisting, just paralysis. And doesn't isn't I think I need the top tier to cure paralysis. As irritating as that is. Yep. Oh wow, we're here already.
This was clearly the best of the Sanctuary dungeons.
I can't just sneak by.
Did you really think that would work?
Maybe. Thunder and Storm. Much more of a fan of Pollen Storm personally. Let's see. If we do freeze, we'll see what happens.
I'm feeling like a Psy Shield might be a good idea.
Oh, that's probably a good point with the name. With Storm right in the name like that. Actually, I will spy just to see if there's anything I can figure out. Oh, weak to flash. Oh. Oh, yep, I'm not going to get to him in time, so what I will do instead is I will just...
I think this is the first Sanctuary boss that doesn't have a very particular theme.
Yeah.
Is Paula gonna get healing?
Well, yeah. Pooh's going to do it.
Okay.
Oh, actually, they're probably both going to need healing. Paula, you have Kraken Soup. Oh, dang. Whoa! That's just instantly collapsed.
Oh.
What the heck? And he has the frickin' Franklin badge! How did a storm take him out in one hit? That doesn't even make sense! Game! Um... Okay. As we all know, praying the most effective thing to do ever. Alright, we'll do that. You're gonna just keep doing your thing. You're going to try the Hungry HP Sucker. And you're gonna heal.
I'm sure praying would fix it. You could also use Paula's special ability.
Isn't that praying? Oh, there we go. Oh, it was a tornado. I thought it was lightning. It was a lightning. Whoa. It's cloudy. So I'm sure I missed a bunch of crap dropping straight down here. That should be a one-shot. Bracer of Kings. Oh, the king stuff is for Pooh, isn't it? I guess I gotta grab the bracer right at the beginning. I got a snake, yay! Alright, so that was a nice trip through Dalam. So I guess now it's back to Winters. Probably would be bad to go ahead and make a quick stop, though. Actually, I can rest for free at an inn or at a tent on the way there. That's what I can do. Okay. Try to get some of that stuff I have repaired.
Do you have the pencil eraser on you?
No, but I should probably grab it. But you don't want me to wander through the maze again?
I guess which will take longer, going through the maze or going back for it?
I thought there was a phone in one of the tents. I seem to recall that at least. We'll go and see if it's there. If not, then we won't worry about it. If it's not this one, it's the one closer to the end. It's not this one. That must have been some good tea.
You know, one thing I like about like the capsules in the alien base is they don't make a big deal out of many of these people missing.
Mm-hmm.
You just kind of go down there and it's like, oh, I guess they got abducted at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, something about that concept just gets to me. Like,
Shouldn't people be freaking out? I was really hoping that Jeff might repair some of his stuff, but I don't think he's in the mood to right now. Try one more time.
he's probably reeling over the changes to Einstein's theory.
Oh, wait, there we go. The defense shower. Shower me with defense. wonder what the harmonic is then. We'll give this one more shot and then we'll walk away. Oh, really? I guess I didn't talk to Dr. Maxwell up there then. Or if I did, maybe I just don't remember it because, like I said, it's been a little while since the last stream, so. Oh well. Alright, moving on. I think the other tent might have a phone in it. Oh, dang. Paul did not like that guy one bit. Well, there was a phone here, I'm pretty sure. Guess someone stopped paying for the line. Oh, maybe it's this down here. Ah. Delivery. Their GPS signals must be better than the average modern day smartphone because I never even tell her where I'm at and she always can get someone to find me. Why was I asking Dr. Handonuts for help? It seems like it'd make a lot more sense at this point just to go ahead and start asking Escargot Express to take me everywhere. This time with 100% less random buffering.
It's some interesting music.
Yeah. It's like a journey of new discovery, except we've already been there before. The stream is now 24 hours behind. It's showing nothing from yesterday. All the things. Fight all the things. This time Starman Deluxe isn't gonna know what hit him. How bad would it have been if I would just started going through the cave, not even using the... Oh, someone's sneezing. I can't keep track of what level of healing does what. I have a hard enough time remembering what day of the week it is sometimes. Oh, dang. That crocodile went down in one shot. Don't get my hopes up, Epi. Just taking the easy experience. If that's the case, Epi, I'm playing the wrong game. Oh, God. I'm not gonna do Flappy Moosh on stream. I'm gonna get the Flappy. I'll do the Flappy Moosh thing probably tomorrow, and then Thursday we'll just be actually focusing on the rest of the game. I love Wildcard Day, Strato. Yeah, the last one you recommended, Epi, did not go particularly well. Just the last one Epi recommended would be Dr. Wily's Revenge. Okay. Let's try this again. This time with a higher degree of success, hopefully. Yeah, this dungeon's probably not going to be the most exciting. Go through a second time. Guess it's dependent also on how many robots we end up with.
Well, you also know exactly where you're going this time, so.
Yeah, like, there's no chance I'm going to go down the wrong path now. I mean, you've been around for these streams, right? Like, I could have the directions written down on a piece of paper in front of me and screw them up. Oh, God. And I will not play it, Epi. Because I have the ability of choice. The extremely green ship. Dungeon that kept having basements. Oh man, How far did you get though, Strato? Because that's the key. Like I'd say the first two dungeons are still really interesting at least and really good. Well, not really necessarily great, but they're still intriguing enough to keep you wanting to play. It falls off a cliff not too long thereafter. And the cave after I think it was level 6 or level 7 is where I just finally had enough because I just found it to be, from just a design perspective, really really disliked it. Okay, but I think I've more than said my pieces on Dr. Wild's Revenge. I don't want to retread old ground the whole stream here, so. God, that attack just does so much damage. This isn't the right way. There's a present up there. There's that silver lining there, Legis. Brain food lunch. Is that really level 64? I had to have misread that. That can't be right. Dang. Okay, well. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you know where you're going. This is just a long dungeon.
Well, especially if you end up running into a bunch of these guys, because these guys are just the pits. I really putting effort in that joke. I could have tried to turn it into it's a refuel, so it's like a pit stop, but some things are better left alone.
Yeah, I don't think I have a whole lot of energy left for puns. I think I mentioned to you I was up till like 5 last night.
Yeah, so
So if you hear me snoring over here, don't be offended.
I figure we'll try to get through this dungeon. That'll probably be a good stopping point, honestly.
Mhm.
So little time could be the name of my autobiography, Epi. Another fun thing from AGDQ was actually they did a Super Metroid run that was two people playing with one controller. That was pretty neat. This is not the right way. Yeah, I'm still playing catch up because I can only obviously watch it during some parts of the day. I think we're almost through the alien dungeon and into the alien tower dungeon thing. That should do it. Okay, back into the tower. Starman Super must be defending. Healing Omega. Wait, what's Healing Omega? Oh, nice. It's a full revive. Oh, wait, this is just a chest up here anyways. I don't need to go up here. There's the butterfly we couldn't find last time. And I hope I'm not coming down with a cold or something.
So the Starman enemies in Smash Brothers shoot a PK beam, which is interesting because it's actually based off of a psi power from Earthbound Zero or Mother 1.
Oh, really?
Which, yeah. Which doesn't exist in this one, so it's like...
Right, so that's interesting.
Most people who play Earthbound wouldn't know their signature attack in Smash Brothers.
I really dislike these robots. When's that fan game supposed to be coming out?
I keep hearing it like it's only a couple of months or something, and then I never hear updates. So I think they're really close.
I don't like it, but I do see your point about the fate of the world being at hand. Good talk, Dad.
It really looks like they're doing a great job on that fan game, though.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things from the people that have talked about it, so. I'm guessing it'll be one of those, though. It'll be out when it's done. Which is the best way to do things like that, really. Doesn't look like we're gonna get a sword this time on the way through either.
Well, if you beat 128 enemies, you'll get one for sure.
Right.
Because that is totally how probability works.
That's what I learned in high school. That probably speaks a lot to my education. All right. One more area to go through, and then we're there. And flickering light rooms. I feel like I am playing like a 90s PC game or something. All right. Do I want to top off any health before I go in?
So yeah, my thought is like heal whoever has the lowest HP, probably Paula with Ness right away,
Mm-hmm.
and then try to get up that shield as soon as you can.
We'll see how it goes.
Of course, Ness is going to go first this turn.
Yeah, I mean, naturally. We'll spy. No. Gonna do this the right way.
Use
Whatever.
the exit mouse. That'll take him out. It'll bite his feet.
I just gotta believe he's probably got a shield. But I'm gonna try something just to see. Yep, that's what I was afraid. Ah!
That hit a lot harder than I was expecting.
Yeah.
So they do have a beam. It's just not PK beam.
Mm-hmm. Okay, he had no noted weaknesses. Alright, I should probably put up a shield with Pooh then as well. Okay. Sure.
So yeah, we're never hitting him with Psy.
That's fine.
Actually, you do have like a shield eraser thing, but I imagine he would put it up the instant you took it down, even if it worked.
Still might be worth it though.
Honestly,
Hmm.
even if you don't hit him with it, I like the idea of him trying to reapply it and not attacking you.
That's a good point, yeah. Wait a minute, hold on. We have this too. Oh, there we go. We got him. He never used Starstorm that time. So, whatever. No sort of shields for us though. That's probably not good. Okay, well. Oh, I got a ribbon. Courageously just sat here and waited long enough. I hate you so much. I was kidnapped while milking a cow on the farm.
Mr. T is a farmer.
I'd watch that movie. Of course it does, because that would prevent me from going on this grand adventure and meeting all these fantastic people. Yeah, yeah, it would. That'd have been a shame. I could just use the exit mouse, couldn't I? Oh, hi, everyone.
It's a blue bear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like most bears.
Have I seen a blue bear somewhere? I feel like there's a significant blue bear I'm forgetting about.
No, not the same one. This one seems to be lacking in the wings department. Okay. Ah, dang it. Yes, thank you. Imagine how embarrassing this would be to play by myself. I'd feel bad while being the only one playing.
And this way you have everybody else to mock you.
Exactly. That's the way it should be. I guess something like that. Through a car, like you do. To the left there. Okay. That's the town hall, not the library. Okay. Wait, actually, it might be that one. Is that that top left building, maybe?
I think it's the one smack in the center at the top.
Okay. Telling me to get good would be a tremendous waste of breath. You can say as many times as you want, it's not going to improve things.
This is
Library.
this is the library with that fence that looks like it should be the prison.
It is a prison for books. What? Come back in the year 2001. This book is now 15 years overdue. That happened quick. There are books other than Overcoming Shyness. I know she's talking about the town map. I just said book by mistake.
Is each of the 3 shelves a separate thing?
Oh. Oh. Good
Okay,
call.
good.
Wait, what? That's actually a mechanic in... Huh. Wait, I can buy my own house. Maybe later. For now, we're going to hit the inn one more time, and then that'll probably be a good spot to save and quit.
I guess the Tenda will have to suffer under their burden of social anxiety for another week.
That's we end as much as we started. Okay, well we can do that. That's fine. That way, at least they have some time to go ahead and progress their society while we're offline. Now I was supposed to talk to the one next to the stone.
I there was like a, is it the elder, the one who looks like Satan?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, yeah.
He does look like Satan. What?
Satan's shy. That's interesting. Tend to kraut. I'm not a big fan of kraut though. That's stuff what actually says about sauerkraut too. It stinks, but it tastes wonderful. No, it's just not good. I guess yes, it would not have been a complete stream without at least one visit from the photographer. Fuzzy pickles. That is the first visit too for the whole night. I had forgotten that we entered that in a while ago, so I had a brief moment where like, wait, what? What? The hell's going on?
I forgot that you put me in there too, so I was like, how does it know?
Well, we're good. Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't weird or anything. Another bag of Dragonite, okay. I wish you guys would stop chopping up these poor Pokemon, though. Oh, so okay, so it doesn't make as much of a difference in our case because of the translation. Okay, interesting. All right, and that's a good spot to stop. We are a great team, Dad. All right, everyone. As always, thank you very much for joining. Hope you'll tune in on Thursday as we try to finish up Bananas of a Blood God, or in the Lost Kingdom of the Banana Blood God. Yes. So, yeah, hope you'll tune in for that, and then Earthbound next week, I think. So, hopefully, see you then. Y'all have a good night.